quarter four begins October 8th, which is 2 weeks from today, and it ends on December 23rd. Registration will open next Thursday, which is September 28th, and then we'll go all the way till October 7th, which is the day before the next quarter starts. So if you have any friends or family members that are thinking about joining, they have to join between September 28th and October 7th. I want to talk about what we're going to focus on the next quarter. Well, Night Owl Nation, at the core, what it does, it's going to teach you how to think, how to apply what you learn and you think in your life, right? So you can learn a lesson, and then how to communicate that. And I think based on what I've seen, there's three main things that we need to practice. So number one is reflecting, which is going back in the past, looking at the lessons that I've learned in my life or things that has happened in my life and reflecting on them and see, okay, what did I learn? What happened there? What mistake did I make? What is the lesson that I learned? And how do I prevent myself from making that mistake again? The second thing is pattern recognition. So pattern recognition is things like when you watch a movie, all of a sudden it's like, oh, this scene reminds me of this situation, right? So being able to look at a situation and recognize the pattern between that situation and other similar situations that people go through, right? And the reason why we need to practice this is because if you look at all of the examples that I give in my myth truth sandwich, the carousels, they're all just from recognizing a pattern. And then a third of the exercise is going to be writing it for impact, which means taking our ideas and then actually writing it in a short, concise, clear way. Next quarter, we're going to be always constantly doing these three exercises. Through the practice of these three exercises, what I'm hoping for, even after Night Owl Nation, when you go out and you start making your own content, when you start writing your own sales copy or, carousels or whatever, that you apply these three things that we learned in every communication you do, in every thought process that you have. And once it becomes kind of like part of you, that's when this is really working. Every quarter, there's going to be something new I learned, something that makes me go, I never thought of it that way. Groups are not going to be private anymore. So until now, every group was preset up front. They were private. Once you're in that group, you're in that group. This new quarter, one of the things we're going to try is we're going to get rid of that concept, and every small group leader is going to be able to set their schedule openly. They could meet every week at the same time for the 11 weeks we usually have been doing, and if that's fine if they want to do that. And if somebody wants to join those meetings, they can. We're going to have an open circle space, so that's open groups, meaning anybody can go to any meeting at any week. If you want to go to 3 meetings in a week, 3 different small group meetings in a week, you can do that. If you're so committed that you want to do the assignment 3 different times and go to 3 different meetings, you can do that, and you can get feedback on 3 different stories. If you don't have any time this week because something came up and you don't want to go to any meetings, you can do that too. The reason why we're doing this mostly is for flexibility. Number one, intrinsic motivation. We want people to be intrinsically motivated to do this work. The only way we can really do that is that person has to want to do it, right? They're not being forced. By the way, the most valuable fucking masterclass, we already have almost 2,000 people signed up for it. So if you haven't joined, make sure you join. Tell everyone about it. This is going to be basically the new micro storytelling 101. I'm going to take all the stuff from micro storytelling 101, cram it even more, and then add some more stuff to it from this past quarter, all about myth truth sandwich. So it's gonna be an actual class. It's not like this sales pitch where I'm gonna just talk about bullshit and then try to upsell everyone. That's not what it is. We're actually gonna learn how to do something. Okay, y'all. So great to see you on a break week. Great seeing all your face. Thank you for getting involved. Thank you for chatting, and I'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone. See you all next week. Bye, man. See you.
Hi, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, Salma.
Bye.
Bye, Laura. Bye, Britt.